back to the block. My name is Kai.
And I'm AJ. All right, jumping straight to it, we're going to get on what's been hot on the block this week.
Super Mario Brothers. Yes.
Luigi, I don't know how to say his name, but it's been an assassination on one of the CEOs of the healthcare. And I want to say this guy, he pretty much did an organized hit in like Central Park, like around that area, and got out of there on his bike. So everybody was looking for him for a little while, and they found him at McDonald's. Yep, munching on a hash brown.
He was munching on a hash brown for real?
Yeah, but it was like the last place anybody expected. And they did like a whole little trying to like find out where he was at. And the Crime Stoppers put out a whole thing as far as if you see him, you're going to get $60,000 for a reward. But the person is not going to get the reward because they called the police instead of the Crime Stoppers.
So how did this all come about? Like, why did Luigi kill
the people are tired of the American healthcare system.
Oh, he was doing it for the people.
I believe he was doing it for the people and himself, a part of the people, the bigger part. But I guess this is a big issue with America that everybody's kind of going through. Everybody has healthcare stuff. Everybody deals with this. And it's no secret that the American healthcare system is a little corrupt. I'm not even going to say a little, but very corrupt as far as, taking advantage of the taxes and boosting the rates for, the medicine and whatnot like that so people can have good healthcare. Like in the whole manifesto that the Luigi guy put out, number one, America's like number one as far as healthcare, but our life expectancy is very low. So it doesn't really make any sense. And some people feel as though the people in corporate take advantage of the well-being of the American citizens for profit and gain. And I believe that's honestly where it all came from and where it all went down and how it's kind of playing out right now. It's crazy looking at it right now because he has so much support.
Right, and that was kind of wild to me, but I get it. I, of course, don't condone how he handled it.
Yeah.
At all. But I get it, why he has so much support. And I don't think he probably even would have thought he would have had this much support.
I honestly don't believe he even knows how big this whole situation is making him look right now.
Because I was like, who is this guy? Because I thought he was somebody that, everybody knew. That's why he was getting so much support. But no, it's because he actually did something. He took a stand for what he believed in. And hey, but everybody.
No, that's the funniest thing because memes have been going all over the place, surfacing everywhere as far as everybody acting like, hey, like trying to cover for him and whatnot. Like, hey, yeah. Everybody's like, thanks for helping us during these dates and these times or whatnot, trying to make it look like, hey, he couldn't have been that person because he was here with us. It's like a whole ongoing thing. Like you said, the whole twin and whatnot like that. Somebody even did a whole video where they looked just like him and just like him and was acting like
talking about the video with his mom.
Was upset. Getting on his nerves. What? Yeah. So I mean, honestly, it did not take long for him to get caught, but it is a lot bigger than just him. Like I believe it's the start of something. Honestly, I hate to say it because I believe he literally lit a fire in some people.
You think so? You don't think that just because he unalived this CEO, another one not just gonna pop up and the word gonna keep going around?
Yeah, I believe that's how it's gonna work because that's how they have the system built. But I believe that there's gonna be a lot more people that actually do similar things. Like there was a story about this lady. She got arrested not too long ago, a few days ago, because she made a threat to somebody in the healthcare system saying that they're next.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's getting wild. It's getting real crazy out here.
Fed up for real.
Yeah, people are very fed up, and I believe that he is like not like a scapegoat, but he did something that nobody else was willing to do. Not necessarily like, and they're not looking at it like, oh, you unalive somebody. They're looking at it like, oh, you took a stand against these corrupt bastards in the government and the money and whatnot like that.
Yeah, he actually put action behind his words.
Right, like it reminds you of like a modern day Robin Hood. Yeah, because steal from the rich, give to the poor,
Yeah.
and whatnot like that. So I don't know if he even in the manifesto, which we don't even know if that's even his for real. For real, I don't believe it's so many theories that's going on right now when it comes to this guy, Luigi. I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm just gonna call him Maggiano. Maggiano's Luigi Maggiano. Yeah, like. We don't know if he's just like a pawn or a cog in the wheel in this whole thing, because a lot of people feel like there's a theory where he's just some random guy that the bigger upper elites pretty much sent in there, and then he got caught, and then they tossed him to the side, threw all the evidence on him to get him caught. Boom. And then how coincidental that this manifesto just happened to leak at the same time of his arrest and whatnot. Yeah. And he's like, oh, I worked alone. Nobody else was with me. It was just me. So it's all looking kind of fishy on that part. That theory, I can put a little energy into it. And then there's the theory that, this actually is him. And this is actually his manifesto. And he put in there that he doesn't really have all the answers. Or he's not the guy who has all the answers. But he was one of the guys to get things started. And I guess, honestly, somebody else is going to, or he expects somebody else to keep the ball rolling, or him to start the whole thing. And then it just kind of goes from there. That's what I honestly believe, really. But truly, we don't know. We wouldn't know. They sent him to court, and I guess when he was getting on his way to getting delivered to the courtroom, he had like a whole outburst out the car saying like, the American people, something about, their intelligence, about like, don't think them, basically on the lines of, the people are a lot smarter than that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he meant by that, but him saying that could really go in a direction about the first theory I was talking about, as far as bigger people being in that whole mix and kind of just throwing him in the whole, putting everything on him like the scapegoat.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past. I definitely wouldn't put it past that it was like a real inside job for real, and they kind of just put it on him because, like you said, it's very ironic how. He unalived the dude, went to McDonald's right after.
Right. A few days. That's crazy. And
then he just got caught just like that. That's insane. And this all happened in the park, right?
Well, I believe he was in Pennsylvania when he got caught. This was in New York when, This was in New York when this whole thing happened, but he got caught in Pennsylvania.
And that, you said that's a famous park. So it had to be like a lot of people there. And he didn't get caught there. Like nobody saw, nobody heard nothing.
That's why it was like an organized, clean hit. Like,
and he just left on his bike.
Central Park, like that place is like, they got everything packed down. They got cameras everywhere. Well, the cameras did help get his arrest and whatnot like that, because they got him like smiling in the one picture, one angle and whatnot. But yeah, he did it in a very well lit, populated area and whatnot. While the CEO was, I guess, he was taking a stroll. He was actually leaving he was either getting out of or leaving a hotel, getting into a hotel or leaving a hotel, and that's when he did it. And I'm just like, wow. You was able to do that and just get out of there like that? That's crazy.
That's insane.
And bounce.
Free Luigi.
Yeah. So the whole thing has social media kind of like in a, crazy. For real, because a lot of people feel as though he's like a modern day hero, like, what I'm saying? But it's like there are people who are just, all right, bro, you still unalive somebody. So we understand your anger and frustration, but it's just the way you went about it, my boy.
I mean, what other ways could you go about it to get everybody's attention like he did?
Honestly, to be real with you, if we be 100%, this is human nature. Like, I honestly, truly believe that there are times where, like, societies and governments fall. And all it takes is the start of certain things. And I believe the people are too scared to really kind of do it. Yeah. So when they see somebody like him, they just like, bro, what? Like, damn, bro. Like, that's what I feel like. Honestly, I don't think this whole thing is over.
Oh, it's definitely not over.
I don't think this whole thing is over. And then just seeing the amount of attention he's been getting, people love attention. These people literally be out here doing the school shootings just for attention. All they got, when they realize all they got to do is unalive a CEO or a healthcare official, like, instead of aiming for, like, schools and kids and stuff like that, they gonna think, if I aim for these guys, I'm gonna be a hero. I honestly believe like it's not far from it.
Yeah,
I truly don't like.
strolls in the park.
Yeah, like that's wild, honestly, because we just don't know where this whole thing is gonna take us. That's all. But as far as everything, it's looking like it's kind of dying down a little bit. But we still haven't. We're not gonna know anything. We don't know when his trial is gonna be. We don't even know if he's gonna get out of bail. We don't know.
Oh, there's no bail.
You don't think so?
Oh, I know so. He shot somebody in broad daylight. There's no such thing as bail. Denied.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. So do you feel like where do you think this whole thing is gonna go if he did get released? Like, do you really feel like he was actually part of it, or the person who did it? Because everybody else is like trolling for real and being
I feel like yes, he was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it may have not been his doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a part of it. If he does by miracle get out scot free, or do y'all say Scott or Scotch? I don't know.
Scotch.
Yeah, is it scot free?
Scot free.
Scot free.
Scot free. I'm not
or
sure.
Scotch.
I'm not sure, honestly.
If he gets out. If he gets out, that'd be crazy. If he gets out, I feel like as though it's definitely going to confirm the theory that it was an inside job. But ain't no way he's gonna get out. That just makes no sense. And didn't they already say he gonna get such and such amount of years? Did they put that out already?
They didn't put anything about his sentencing yet, but you know it would be really crazy, like God forbid, but you know when people get put in situations like that and they get put in prison and stuff like that. Like what happened? Like you know what happened with what's his name, Jeffrey Einstein or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. Like he died in jail.
I think so.
Yeah, he died in jail and he knew too much. So we don't know how deep this guy is.
Yeah, we don't know how much he knows.
Yeah, we don't know how deep this guy is as far as because we don't know if like a higher upper echelon type of like who
B613.
Yeah, it could be some more powerful people who just don't like the healthcare system, who just actually messed over the healthcare system and was like, all right, bro, we don't rock with them like that either, but we're gonna do something.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know if there was just one dude who was just like, all right.
But I don't know if this is like a personal matter.
Yeah, because his background, we don't know how this whole thing, like, if they denied him something or they made his medicine too high or his grandma needed some medicine and they was like, bro, we need like 500 racks, boy. Like, we don't know. We don't know.
Unalive the CEO.
I guess that's...
I guess that's the dirty business. That's what comes with it,
And that's the wild part because people don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, people do not care. They feel as though the CEO has more blood on his hands than Luigi. I'm about to call him Julio.
True. I feel like a lot's been going on, and it's been a lot of build up, like within the healthcare system, and then like we're talking about how it's not going to be any more Social Security, no more Medicaid, and all that stuff. So I feel as though it's just a lot of build up, and we've become, what's the word, desensitized.
Desensitized.
Yeah, desensitized. So that's why I said, like, I don't condone how he did it, but I get it. I totally get it. Like you said, America's supposed to be one of them. We supposed to have the best healthcare in the world,
right?
But look at how it's being distributed out. That makes, I get it. People are tired and sick of it. Something got to happen because we always talk, but he actually did something. It may have not been the right thing, but hey, it may have been because people are actually talking about it, and it's actually bringing the right type of attention to it.
It's enough to put fear in a lot of that side's heart, I'll say. Like, I'm not gonna say this is doing unaliving the CEO is gonna make them like lower the prices for the medicine and whatnot like that, but I believe that like the healthcare system is gonna start noticing that the American people is not going to put up with it no more, and it's finna start getting real ugly unless they do something about it. Like,
yeah, because I feel as though violence is never the answer. It's not the answer. Unaliving somebody is not gonna make something stop in 2.5 seconds. You
Right.
gonna ruin your life before you ruin a whole corporation's life. But I feel as though Americans they don't understand how much power we actually have. Like, we can stop a whole business from being successful. Like, we can stop them in their tracks. It's happened so many times. It's just, people don't really talk about it. But small example, how when Keith Lee did that story about the worm and stuff in his food,
Yeah.
they shut down. They're not in business no more.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
They shut down, not in business no more, because people stopped going to them. And like, we do have a lot of power when it comes to it. I feel as though if we find another way and there's enough amount of people that does it, I guess, then I feel as though it can change. It really can. It may take some time, but it can definitely change. America wasn't built in a day.
I believe that. Honestly, I believe that it could, it could be some ways that, they could, because a lot of other countries it's crazy. Like, I don't even believe a lot of other countries pay for healthcare.
They don't, which is insane.
Pay for
Have
healthcare.
you seen those videos when they go out on the street and stuff, and they be talking about America, and they tell them how much we pay for like healthcare and stuff, and they be so surprised. I'm surprised that y'all are surprised, because what's happening?
Right. They be getting all type of healthcare. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. What?
Insane. Free education. This
Right.
is insane.
Yeah. So yeah, America really knows how to profit off of diet.
Us.
Yeah, like ourselves, really, us.
Well, yes.
So that's the main thing. Healthcare, the health is like the main thing. That's us. That's all we got, really,
Yeah.
for real. So I don't think this is like a whole situation where niggas want the new iPhone to be different. Like, no, nigga,
Yeah.
we need more healthcare. We need people to stay alive longer. We need more medicine to be like lesser priced and whatnot, like that, fairly priced,
Yeah,
or
but
even free.
The pharmaceutical companies is $1 billion, $1 trillion industry.
Mm-hmm.
If you heal people, they're not gonna get any money. So with the healthcare stuff, if we continue to be sick, they continue to get money.
Yep.
So, and money is the root of all evil.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
Well, the love of money is the root of all evil. Let's get that. Right.
Okay.
A lot of people get it confused. They be like, money is evil. Evil. Like, yeah, that whole situation just wild. Seeing it before my eyes, like,
In real time.
I was looking at my phone, just scrolling. I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, there was like something about a CEO being assassinated or whatever like that, and I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, let me just keep on scrolling, bro. Let's see what Cooking with Kaya got going on. You know what I'm saying? Cooking with... Okay, I'm going to just keep it going. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm just like, okay, what's happening? Not paying attention. Then they was like, oh, they looking for bruh. I was like, oh, okay, let me tune in real quick. And then it was like, they found bruh. I was like, oh, at McDonald's. I was like, what is going on in this story, bro? What? They found who at McDonald's? Who?
Luigi.
Right. Like, and his name is what? I was like, this story can't be real. It just can't be real.
What?
Yeah, so I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, either I'm tweaking or like this is really, really happening right now. So I looked into the story, and it's really crazy when you think about it. It's really, really, really wild. But the craziest thing is the support he getting. Mm-hmm. If he has people on the stand that basically is like on his side, like he might just get acquitted. Like he might not even, but I don't know. We don't know. We don't know how serious the people are taking it. We don't know how serious the people are taking it. We don't know how corrupt the healthcare system is to where we know how many enemies it's made. Like, because everybody deals with healthcare. Everybody. Mm-hmm. Is everybody in the healthcare system, like, profiting off it? No. Like, the ones who are filthy rich, they are the ones profiting off of it. So they don't care about everybody else. So if you're not filthy rich, guess whose side you on?
Yeah.
So it all just depends on what happens to this guy. everything is how it depends on what happens with him. If he gets acquitted or he gets like a bail or anything like that, low key is gonna put hope in people's like hearts. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
they have to be careful.
this is gonna get wild.
On how they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to make an example. They're gonna have to make an example out of him. I believe they're gonna. This is against the healthcare system. The most powerful people, and my belief is they're the most powerful people in America, if not the world. There's no telling what can happen, bro. There's no telling. There's no. I don't even know why you would dress up like him. I don't know why you would want to be his twin. They probably gonna get rid of you just in case. He look like him enough. Let's get rid of him just in case.
Brother, who you is? Who your people?
I don't know, just in case we don't know which one it is. Get both of them. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would dress up like, bro. They tripping. So yeah, that whole situation honestly is just bonkers. That's the only word I got to say for that. Yeah, so my best of luck to Luigi.
Free Luigi.
Free my boy.
He did nothing wrong. But serve the American people.
First, we don't even know if he did it. Let's just say that. We don't even know if he did it. We don't even know if he was involved. We don't.
You see how hard he was smiling? He did it.
Okay, we don't know because the manifesto just looked. He literally was like, I worked alone, and they had it coming. They had it coming. That don't sound like somebody trying to fake ignorance or innocence. They had it. It just sounds like they put it on. It sounds foul play. They had it coming. I did it for this reason, and I worked alone. Like nobody else worked with me. He made sure to point that out in the manifesto. Yeah. Nobody else worked with me. It was just me by myself. So it just look a little fishy, you know. It just don't. I don't know, but we won't be able to tell. We probably won't ever be able to tell. We don't know where the situation gonna go. Do I support bro? I don't support his actions. I support his frustration and his anger towards the healthcare system.
Yeah, I don't support the delivery.
Yeah, like, damn, bro.
The delivery was a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit much, and the American people are loving it. And that's a reflection on us, and that's low-key scary to me a little bit. Because it's like... That's a reflection
on them? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not with that. I'm not with y'all. Free my mans, but
yeah, it's just a reflection because on the American people, because it's like, how far y'all willing to go? Like, y'all, bro, I mean,
how far they gonna make us go? It's a lot going on.
Exactly. Like, how far? Like, the people have been pushed to the fact that they would do this in Central Park.
Yeah, especially when you've been just brainwashed for so long. And you trying to get your mental right, like what this is really happening. It's been happening to us. Oh no, I'm not gonna stand for this. So it's like, what can I do to get their attention? And that's what he did. He got their attention. Everybody's attention.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you have it.
Well, we gonna get back to y'all, my boy. Anyways, this whole Jay-Z thing.
Jay-Z and Lil Diddy.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, he has, somebody came out and, I guess people were waiting for it. As soon as it happened, people were like, I knew it was coming. But basically, Jay-Z got some allegations, I guess, thrown his way. And they're handled, the PR team is working overtime. I ain't gonna lie to you. Beyonce in the Mufasa movie, literally like every single interaction or interview, or they just literally flooding the whole internet with everything, like combating the allegations. They doing a great job. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm seeing more of Beyonce's good, the good they're doing on the Mufasa movie and all other stuff, pretty much family things. I never even seen them in the news this much, but we don't know as far as this whole allegation. Do you think it's like, what you think it's like legit, or it's just somebody coming forward this BS?
I mean, who knows? Because if we really go back to Jay-Z and Beyonce, how old was Jay-Z when he met Beyonce? That was a story. That was a That was the era.
What's their age difference?
I don't know exactly. I could look it up. But it's a big difference. So I mean, it could be, but they're starting to say the same thing about Will Smith. I just saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen Will Smith. Will Smith said, I ain't have nothing to do with no damn Diddy.
Yeah, they're starting to say the same thing. I feel like they're going to say whoever is or was connected with Diddy. So
I don't think everybody who was around Diddy was involved with all that.
I don't know.
But the 90s, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was,
you know how many people went to his parties? Yeah. And every time somebody bring up a Diddy party, the room just shifts.
Yeah, it was. For a while, it was like a thing. Like, oh, a Diddy party? Yeah, you ain't never been to a Diddy party.
You right, and won't.
But Jay-Z, during that time, those were the 90s. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened, to be real with you. I'm not ruined. I can't put nothing past nobody. But to be real with you, I don't know nothing about the situation or the case. Now they saying that the person is retracting their statement saying,
I bet that money come in clean, don't it?
We don't know if they got paid off. We don't know if they getting threatened, bullied. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. More another case of powerful people doing what they do. I don't know what happened. We don't know if they just straight up was like, you know what, this is too much attention. Let's just back up from this whole situation. But that makes no sense because you knew what kind of attention he was gonna get for going after Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Come on. So Jay-Z made his legal team made a statement and whatnot, claiming his innocence.
They ain't talk about it no more.
That's it, really. Like, that's why we don't even have much to say about it, because nothing really
because
came out
they
like
came
that.
out with the allegations, and then the very next day, that's when the PR team, I saw, that's when the PR team came out. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. That it makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we didn't hear nothing else about it, and then like you said, we started seeing a whole bunch of this Mufasa stuff.
Right.
Why are they coming out with another Lion King?
I don't know. I was low-key waiting to get on that. That makes no sense, bro. Like, what? You just keep it as Simba.
Just
like,
keep it right there. Why was we talking about Mufasa? Who asked for that? I don't know.
I don't want to know about... No. We get to that more than the Jay-Z thing. That's a bigger issue. Let's talk about that. Now, getting into what everybody else would want to talk about.
Remy. Remy Ma.
And Papoose. It's crazy because this whole situation took such a long time to get to this point. It's crazy. Really, really wild. It's little pieces been dropped, little trails, and then the whole shit pile just right there.
Yeah. Now I can put all the pieces together.
Yeah.
Because when this first came out, with all these allegations against Remy?
It was little things, it was like little things. We couldn't tell if they was being like truthful or like they were just hiding stuff or it was like just putting a battle rap or just made up.
Yeah.
But we knew certain things were like truthful. We knew certain things were like, as far as Remy Ma, and the guy that she's been, her boyfriend, basically.
Yeah. So this first came out, like, so we only know because it was in the battle rap. Is that's
how I seen it. The whole battle rap came about. The dude was saying how Remy Ma was messing up the whole idea, image of love, because she was fucking the help and all this other stuff and whatnot. And I was like, dang, what's happening? And then it was like, yeah, bro got knocked out by Papoose, left them in a fetal position. I was like, fetal position? He said it in the raps too. Dang, that's crazy. How he still up there? And Remy Ma was just up there, just like, wow, okay, great rap, everybody. Good, okay. All right, let's get out of here. Good. And we ain't never seen that rap again. Like, the battle rap, no, that was it. So, now this whole situation just popped out because out of nowhere, Remy Ma made a tweet basically just accusing Papoose of cheating with Clarissa, Shields? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the boxer, the girl who be trying to challenge male boxers and stuff. That's how I knew her. That's the only reason I knew her. Mm-hmm. And it was random to me just hearing that. I was like, he likes some manly women, bro. That's crazy. Wild. They both just a little, Remy Ma, did she stab somebody or shoot somebody? I forgot. We don't even know. I don't remember. I don't know. It was a while ago. I was a baby. Probably. But we don't know as far as what really happened during like before 4, but we know what's happening now because they telling everything.
So you're saying Remy Ma is one who started all of this?
She started all of it.
So she's the one who put out the text first.
I like
Papoose, whatever. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say anything. And the boxer, she didn't say nothing either.
No, they definitely said stuff, but it started with Remy Ma. It started with her. She put out the first tweet. They put out a lot of tweets. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first tweet was basically on the lines of Papoose cheating on me with this Clarissa Shields person, and then she put out text messages of her basically trying to make sure Papoose got home safe, and he was just like, "You don't gotta be knowing where I'm at 24/7, bruh." And, basically she called out Clarissa Shields for, being with Papoose, even though he's married. But it doesn't make sense because she's got a boyfriend and she's married. I don't get that. So, yeah, that happened. Then Papoose was just, he literally lost it online, was just like.
I never see him crash out.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think she's the one who crashed out because he was kind of, it's like he was defending himself. But he was also putting her in her place as well. And he was using his vocabulary, the way he executed everything was like very well put and whatnot like that. So that's what made a lot of people kind of be on his side in this whole situation. Because the majority of people are on his side. Only really because he has the weight of being able to say that I was the man who waited for a woman in jail for however long it was and held her down. All this, and she did me wrong and cheated on me with a doppelganger of myself because the dude looked just like him. That's the funny thing. Both of them, the girlfriend, Papoose girlfriend looked like Remy Ma, and Remy Ma boyfriend looked like the dude, Papoose. Yeah, and so that's the wildest part about this whole situation because Papoose basically was just like she's a narcissist. She's saying all this stuff, but she cheated on me first and I wanted to move on. I wanted to get divorced, but she was just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then when it gets to that part, it's pretty much he say, she say. But we do know that she cheated first.
Or we think we know.
Allegedly.
So, Remy Ma, okay, so the streets are saying Remy Ma cheated first.
The streets, yep.
And then Papoose cheated on her?
Well, technically, but it's weird because can you really cheat on your wife if she has a boyfriend?
I'm confused. So
they never stopped seeing each other. They're still married.
Oh, legally they're still married.
Legally they're still married.
That's a lot to
yeah, and Remy Ma and her boyfriend never stopped seeing each other.
So they was in an open relationship, or they are. In the open
pretty
marriage.
Much that, yeah. Well, they're not even by choice, not by choice. Well, not by Papoose choice.
Because she doesn't want to sign the papers.
That's what he's saying. But Remy Ma is saying that she wanted to sign the papers, but he won't do it unless he gets a certain amount of money or a certain amount of a deal or something like that. That's what she's saying. But honestly, to be real with you, I don't believe nothing she say because she's still saying that dude didn't get knocked out when I know he did.
You saw it?
I know the whole battle rap community said it.
But did you see it though?
No. Everything else that they said in the battle rap was true. So him getting knocked out definitely had to be true. I'm sorry. Nope. He definitely nope. And then the dude, he did an interview. What's his name? Easy the Block Captain. Crazy name. These niggas, wow. Yeah. The Knock Captain, nigga. What? That nigga was slumped, boy. What? Papoose? All right, let me just.
So what did my boyfriend say?
He went on like an interview with somebody and was just like, yeah, bro, that nigga he ain't knocked me out, bro. He hit me and ran. But the initial story was nobody got touched. So now you're expecting us to believe that you did get touched, but the nigga ran after you. So it's like Remy Ma side with her boyfriend, her whole side, her and the dude just kind of lying. And it's hard for us to really take y'all side when y'all just lying about petty things. Why you have to lie about getting knocked out? If you got knocked out, you got knocked out. You still got Remy Ma, nigga. What? Come on. You can literally say that, okay, I got knocked out, yeah, but I got Remy Ma. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not going to put her up there as a prize like woman as far as marriage, seeing how she's going with this, but she you know
she was that girl back in the day.
She's a very successful woman.
Yeah, she was that girl back in the day.
Yeah, for real. She like the only one who really successfully put Nicki Minaj in her place. She got a lot of stuff under her belt. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a good wife. I don't know. I want to, but I don't know their marriage. I can't really say all that. This is coming from a place of me just feeling bad for like the man because it's like he literally held her down in that jail for all this time.
But we don't know what Papoose did.
We don't.
We don't know if he was the amazing husband that everybody wants to portray him as. We don't know. I'm sure, not using this as an excuse or justifying for her little allegations, but we don't know how he was behind closed doors. We only know what we see.
She said that
people tell us.
She said that he thinks that he's the prize. I see nothing wrong with that statement. But
I don't see nothing wrong with that statement either. But she also is the prize as well.
Exactly. But I guess the way she carry herself right now, she just making it not look good for herself, honestly. And this whole situation just blew up entirely because then Clarissa Shields felt like she had to be the one to. Like, all right, you talking a lot, bro. Let's fight now.
Oh yeah,
like
come got a little match
come get your ass whooped. Crash out.
Is that real?
She not what? She done made that up. Remy Ma not gonna fight that girl, bro. Bro, what? She'll sneak that thing in real quick. Yeah, but all right, y'all, we want to clean. Okay. Yeah, so no fight is gonna happen. Clarissa Shields is 29. Remy Ma is 46. It's not happening. Not just because of the age difference. Because it's just not gonna happen. Like, that's stupid. All of them are adults, but
they're not acting like it.
They not. But I want to say, I want to be on Papoose side. But to be real with you, it's hard because when somebody's trying to make your image look a certain type of way, you have to kind of defend yourself. So he did have to go in there and defend himself, but then he started getting caught up into it and started dragging her too and all this extra, and then it just turned to a mess. And then
I feel like they both still seeing each other. They both still have a battery in each other's back that they are charging together. Mm-hmm. So this whole thing is unnecessary. Mm-hmm. When they still have feelings for each other, there's kids involved. So
I think they got a daughter.
To bring it to the internet, stupid. Like I don't get it. And what are we supposed to do about it? I don't.
Yeah, it's so funny too. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's like Papoose like explaining himself to the world. Like like Remy, no, I wanted to do this, but Remy said this and this and this, and it's like I get it because he's trying to defend his image. Because she's really trying to knock his image down. That's the part that sucks so much because when it was her in the position of being dragged online for stepping out of her marriage and getting with the goofy and all this and whatnot like that, he didn't say nothing. He didn't bring it to the internet, nothing. He even detailed about how he didn't say nothing because he wanted to protect her image and all this extra stuff and then want to do all this. But soon as he got a girlfriend and whatnot and moved on, quote unquote moved on, she was like, nah, forget all that. Fuck that. We taking it to the internet, bro. To the internet it goes. And now, here we are. Here we are on the block talking about it. Crazy. I wouldn't pray that on another man to have to go through that. Like, as far as, we don't know how their marriage was, but to hold a woman down like that and her to, because they're supposed to be the symbol of love, black love, you know what I'm saying? And she just, we don't know if she didn't love him no more or whatever like that, but she didn't want to be a part of that no more.
I mean, that's just the expectations that society put on them, though.
Yeah.
Like, they're still two human beings.
Exactly.
That go through regular, normal problems that a marriage couple would. And like we said, we don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know if she fell out of love or vice versa. We don't know. But I'm assuming they had some type of agreement to where she could still have a boyfriend, I guess. And Papoose didn't say nothing. But I guess he was tired of being by himself at night and found somebody else.
Yeah, and that's a problem now.
Because it wasn't in the agreement.
You funny, because that's right. Yeah, that's not an agreement. I can have a boyfriend. What are you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have mine too, or anything, you know?
Yeah, so now that he kind of got his thing going, I can't really say that Clarissa, everybody's saying she's an upgrade. I personally don't, I'm not going to say she's an upgrade, but I'm not saying she's a downgrade either. Because, you know, you got a younger woman, more eccentric, you know, still got a good career, all that. She got a lot going for herself. She kind of swole, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
She just works out.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Yes, you do. Just not my
Niggas.
Nah, Remy Ma been working on her femininity like a lot because I thought she was rough around the edges at first, but she taking very feminine pictures. Still a little stiff, but she working around it. She getting there. She working on her thing.
She looks good.
Exactly, good. Yeah, but you know, just not like as a wife. But anyways, that whole situation.
Papoose as a husband, how he's been acting like a child, going on rants and dragging the woman that he so-called loved and had a child with.
Oh, she did all that to herself.
The world,
he wouldn't have did it if she didn't start it.
It takes two to tango, people.
She wouldn't have. She just started the whole thing. He wouldn't have did.
We
any
don't know
of that.
what he did. Again, we can't put everything on Remy Ma. It's not like she woke up one day and say, "Hey, I don't want to fuck with you no more. I want to find somebody else."
We don't know. That's probably what happened. Probably exactly what happened.
That would make no sense when there's a whole man out here holding you down while you've been in jail for I don't know how long, decades, and then all of a sudden I don't want to be with you no more.
I don't know about that. Oh, I mean, yeah, that happens every day.
That's crazy.
Yep, that's love.
That's not love. That's confusion. I don't want that.
Yeah, shoot, nobody do. But the best of luck to them. I pray for their marriage. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna get a divorce. Yeah, they're probably gonna get a divorce because
it'd be wild if they get back together.
He can't, bro. I low-key would lose respect for him. I would lose respect for him.
Why? They worked it out when the marriage counseling and all that great stuff.
No, can't do it. Me personally, if somebody steps out on the marriage, that's it.
Love them through sickness and in health.
Sickness, okay.
Death do us part. Whatever else they say in the vows.
The only thing is that they cheat, and that's it. That's the only thing that can like kill all that. So
your love comes with conditions.
Even if they, sure does.
Love shouldn't come with
real.
conditions.
If I go broke and like she gonna leave the fuck out of me. She died.
Nah, you just picked the wrong one to start with. That's what that was.
If I go broke, that's it. She's leaving. But yeah, I pray for their futures. Hopefully they be happy with whoever they end up with type shit. I don't care, but they gave it to the internet, so here we are.
Here we are. Hey.
Hopefully Papoose clear his name. Remy Ma be with who she really want to be with. Clarissa Shields get to fight one of them niggas she been wanting to fight.
Or just come to a peace of mind. That's it. Just find your peace.
That's what it's all really about.
Really? Because all this toxicity, what he said, she said,
right.
Who gives
And we don't want Remy going back to jail. We don't. For real.
Why would she go back to jail?
What?
Why is she going back to jail for?
Well, you ask, well, you don't want her to go back, for real. So let's just de-escalate this situation. We know she about it, for real. No. So that's everything. That's all that's been going on the block next week. Spin around, catch us next time.